today. So I want to try and make sure we get to the questions so everybody can get their questions answered. Yeah, so if you're here today and it's your first time here, obviously we're Mastering Online Profit, and we are a new digital program that helps people solve their number one problem, which is creating content that converts. So basically, having a content strategy that, when you're creating your content, you're not guessing at what you're doing anymore, that you can turn that around and actually start to create content that converts predictably. So, you're getting that engagement, you're generating leads, and hopefully those are leading into sales. Hey, Avril, how are you? And so if you're here today, if you are a digital seller of any kind, whether you're selling digital products or you're selling e-commerce, or you're doing TikTok shop, or whatever you're selling online, this is absolutely a program that can benefit you. And if you're someone that would like to get started in the digital space and not sure how to get started, the really cool thing about our program is, because it helps solve the number one problem that people who sell online have, it's perfect for someone as a beginner, so that, if you're starting to do that and you went and bought another program or course or product or whatever, and then you get your business set up and you're all excited, and then you land on social media and you run into this big problem where, you're creating content, but it doesn't convert into engagement, it doesn't turn into leads, and it doesn't turn into sales. So we help you avoid that problem. So it's a very good fit for people that want to start the first time, but an even better fit for people that are currently doing this and have been doing it for a long time, and you're still struggling, if you're still not seeing the results you want. So you're in the right place today if you fit into any of those categories. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Hey, Sophia, Mahotla from South Africa, Avril. So if is there anyone here that is, hey, Estelle, is here for the first time, like you've never been on our webinar before and you've never met us or seen Mastering Online Profit before? If it's your first time here, buenos dias, Doris, how are you? Just mention in the comments, just say, yep, that's me, or something. I just want to, so, okay, we got Philip, Stephanie, Gladell. Okay, never been on a webinar here. Samantha, okay, that's great. That's cool. Ruth, Veronica, Avril, awesome. I know all you guys from South Africa are happy that we're doing this at a time of day when you guys don't have to stay up till crazy hours of the night. So we try and make sure we do that every 2 weeks, which is great. And I'm happy to see everyone here for the first time. So listen, I'm going to run through a bit of what the program's about. I'm going to show you inside the program a little bit. I'm going to show you some proof of life, where people are having success. And the reality is, the reason we're so excited about this program is we have right now 200 people that have sold this program that have never gotten a sale before with their other digital businesses. Never ever gotten a sale before, and they're getting their first sale with us. Some people are obviously getting more sales. Hey, Miriam. And so that's really, really cool, that, that we're seeing people who have never gotten a sale before. So they were in another program, they didn't get a sale, and now they are with our program. That's really what this is all about, is how you overcome that hurdle by creating content that isn't pushing people away, but attracting them to you. Because what we see is most people are doing sales marketing when they're creating their content. And that's not the niche we're in. We're actually in attraction marketing. And the difference is, sales marketing is when you're chasing people, and attraction marketing is when they're chasing you. And that's a big, big difference, because no one is on social media to be sold to. People aren't there shopping, right? They're there looking at goofy videos, or to be entertained, or to find breaking news stories or things of interest, or to find some kind of value. And because we're trying to sell products to people and we're doing it with sales marketing, we're chasing those people away. And so what happens is, because this happened to me when I started in my digital marketing journey many years ago, is I struggled for the first 2 years. And what happened was the more I struggled, the more desperate I got to get a sale. And that was coming through in my videos. My desperation, because I desperately wanted a sale, would come through in my videos. So I was very salesy, and I was, really pushing this on people. And it was just driving people away. People weren't interested. They didn't want to listen. Um, and once I started to get some advice or some guidance from a mentor to start to do it the right way, which was providing value for people, helping people solve problems. So creating content that does exactly that, that helps people solve problems, that helps educate them, that gives them tips and tricks, that helps them get better at what they're trying to do. That's when everything changed for me. That's when I actually started making a full-time living doing this. And, just a simple shift like that. Now, it's not necessarily easy to make that shift. For a guy like me, it was very challenging because I came up in the corporate world where I was trained, by big corporations in sales, and they're all about ABC, always be closing, or ask for the sale. It's very, very heavy sales based. I was never comfortable in that endeavor, trying to push something on people that maybe they don't necessarily want or need. And I find when you do it by providing value, so essentially serving people by helping educate them, helping them solve problems, providing tips and tricks, and by providing value in all my videos, I like that way better, because I'm not having to chase people anymore. People reach out to me. My DMs are full all the time. My calendar's full all the time, because people are wanting help from me, because when they see my content, my videos, they're like, wow, this guy seems to know a lot about this stuff. I'm going to reach out to him to see if he can help me. As a result of that, obviously I've done very well in my journey online. So this is, you may be asking yourself, why would I listen to this guy? He doesn't look like he's some fancy influencer or something. But in my journey, I've generated for my companies in the last decade over $50 million in sales. In 2022, my company won Best Innovative Tech Company, not this company, but a previous one that I did sell last year. And I was able to take another company to $5 million reoccurring in under 12 months. And I did that by using strategies that are the strategies that we teach in our content creation six-pack in the Mastering Online Profit program. And the way we do that is by several different things. One is by having a strong understanding of the way the algorithm works and the type of signals that it wants to see from people engaging with your content. And not just having an understanding of that, but being able to create content that sends those signals back to the algorithm so that it sees that people are liking your content and it pushes it out to a lot more people. And that's what this is all about, right? The more eyeballs that are on your business and what your offer is, the more leads you're going to generate and the higher probability you're going to get sales. And then second is understanding strategically inside that content. So basically your TikTok scripts or your social media scripts for your videos, or if you're doing faceless, what that content looks like, needs to have a certain structure and strategy inside it so that you can get predictable outcomes. And that structure and strategy is all about the way you create your hooks, the way you create your subhooks, the way you create your calls to action, right? And your SEO. And that is all around optimization. So if you have a strong understanding of the way the algorithm works, which we teach you, and if you have a strong understanding of optimization, which you should, because you're working with algorithms and search engines, and optimization is how they work. When you create content, if your content isn't optimized accordingly, they don't want to show it to a lot of people, because they're in the business of building a big platform and making sure 1 billion people are happy. The only way to do that is if the content has value, or is entertaining, or is educational on some level. If you're making crappy or really bad sales videos, they don't want to show that to people, because it's not a good user experience for the people on their platform. So why would they show it to them? Because then it's just going to make people run away, right? So here's the thing about that is, once you change from sales marketing to actually having a strategy so that when you're crafting your hooks, you know how to create hooks that do convert into people clicking on your video to watch it, right? So most people just general statements or boring, statements or statements that don't resonate with your perfect target audience. And you can create the best content in the world. You could create the best video you've ever created. But if your hook isn't good, nobody's going to click on it to watch it. So your video views are low, right? Remember, everyone's scrolling on TikTok this fast. You see a lot of influencers and they say, you have 3 to 5 seconds to stop the scroll. Well, that's not true. Count how many seconds this is. That's not even 1 second. You have less than a second to capture someone's attention so they will stop and watch your video. So if you're making boring sales videos with an on-screen hook that doesn't capture your perfect audience's attention or make them feel like they can extract some value from that, they're just going on to the next video, right? You're a ghost to them. They don't know who you are. So inside Mastering Online Profit, not only do we teach you how to craft hooks that help you stop the scroll so that you do get more video views, we explain to you the reasons how to do it and why to do it, how to structure it. We show you how to implant certain words to create that problem solution transformation in the hook, so people know that there's something on value in there that they need to see to help them, right? And then here's something that most people don't know, is if you go to the analytics section of your videos and look at your videos analytics, I guarantee you, if you go and look at it right now, that your average watch time on your videos is below 10%. And I'm willing to say that for most of you, it's probably 5% or less, right? And so if that's the case and no one's watching your video past 5 seconds, this is why you're not getting leads. This is why you're not getting sales. So how do you fix that? You fix that by having a subhook. A subhook at the 5-second mark allows you to make sure people will watch your video all the way to the end, right? Because what a subhook does is it creates the promise of something valuable so that people will stay to the end so they can get that piece of content, that tool or that whatever, that value that's going to help them or solve a problem for them, right? So Sue B says her highest so far is 9.9 seconds. So Sue, with the way we craft videos, your average watch time goes up to 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. Most of my videos, I would say about 80 to 90% of them are well over 40 seconds. And that's all because of that subhook, that powerful subhook that keeps them staying all the way to the end. So we show you how to craft these subhooks so that people do watch your video all the way to the end. So number one, we're getting more people to click on your video to watch it because we show you how to craft rock star hooks that help you do that. Number two, we get people to watch your video all the way to the end because we drop a subhook at the 5-second mark to make sure they stay all the way to the end. Those two things alone are sending signals back to the algorithm saying, hey, people like this video because a lot of people are clicking on it and a lot of people are watching it all the way to the end. And when you send those signals back to the algorithm, it wants to show it to more people because they see your content as valuable, right? The next thing is we teach you about SEO. We teach you how to create SEO. I'm told under 60-second videos, but yours are much longer. Yeah, so Shane, I would do under 60-second videos if I was struggling. If I've been creating content for a long period of time and it's not getting the traction I need, well, creating a longer video or creating more bad videos doesn't help your scenario. I would say bring your videos down if you're struggling to under 60 seconds so that you're not having to think about creating a massive script that's going to help you, like you have to come up with more content. Keep it simple to start with. And then once you feel confident that you're starting to get the engagement that you need, you can start moving up to 2 or 3 minutes. I do some videos that are 5 minutes, but strategically, I know how to structure the content in that video all the way through to keep people all the way to the end. if you go to my TikTok page, you'll see people, I get tons of comments, tons of views, tons of likes, tons of shares. I'll show you just some examples right now so that you can gain a better understanding of what I'm talking about, and so that you can go into your TikTok page and measure the difference between what you see on mine and what you will see on yours. So I'll share my screen here just to show you some of this so that you can see the metrics and see some different elements that really matter in this journey. So if you come here to my videos, so here's the very last video I posted. It's got 4,000 views. And this video was crafted using our automation inside our Mastering Online Profit strategy because, and I'll show you this a little later, we have created our own GPTs that have been trained over a period of months to create content that's perfectly optimized for our target audience and in the style we want. So it's friendly to the algorithm. It's in attraction marketing style, right? So if we come here and take a quick look at this, you'll see the engagement is through the roof, right? Look at all these likes, comments, people that have saved it. And then when we go into the analytics and take a little deeper look, you'll see here, so 31 second watch time, which, you know, isn't bad. I'm happy with that. I've gained 85 followers from that video, right? And so it's performing very well for me. And you can see on the For You page, it's 89%, which is exactly what I want. Because I want this video indexed for search so that it's in front of my perfect target audience, so that it's on the For You page in front of my perfect target audience. That's where the SEO aspect of what we do comes in handy. Because the SEO, when you get it right, and we teach you how to get it right, allows for your video to get indexed for search and put on the For You page, so it is in front of your perfect target audience. So what does that mean? Now you get your hooks right, you've got your subhook right, and if your video has been indexed for search and is on the For You page in front of your perfect target audience, now your video is being seen by people that your content matters to instead of just a random audience. If your SEO isn't on point and your videos aren't getting indexed for search, it means they're just being shown to a random audience of people who may not be interested in what you're talking about, which means you're not going to get any engagement, right? Because they're not interested, so why would they engage with it? So next, we would move on to, so we've covered, optimization is basically the whole strategy, right? And then the hooks, the CTAs, the SEO, the algorithm, all these elements are how you craft it strategically so that when you create a video and you publish it, you know factually that you know what the end result's going to be. You know it's going to get the type of engagement like you see on my videos. And I don't have a big account. I only have 20,000 followers, right? I still get, if you can look at people's accounts that have 100,000 followers, and I get more engagement than they do. Do you want me to tell you why that is? Because I built my page strategically with just my perfect target audience. I didn't want to go viral because there's no benefit to me to go viral. There's no benefit for me to have 100,000 people following me that aren't interested in what I'm selling, right? And it confuses the algorithm because they don't know who my perfect target audience is. But using this strategy, I've built my page to 20,000 followers who are interested in what I'm talking about. I don't have a bunch of random people on there that are going to try and spam me or drive me crazy or have no interest in what I'm doing and just confuse the algorithm. This is what the Mastering Online Profit program teaches you to do, shows you how to do these things. So with that in mind, let's just take a quick sneak peek inside the algorithm so that you can, Dale, I'm not sure what your question is. You just announced Legacy, but this is a perfect companion product for Legacy. If you're selling Legacy Builder, this will help you create content that stands out from what everybody else is saying. Make it so that you're seen as a leader or a recognizable force in the industry, or someone that people can follow and get valuable content from, and get problem solving tips. And so it will, and you'll stand out, right? Because everyone in that group is singing the same tune. How do you stand out from that crowd, right? Why I don't unstoppable is why do you engage with people in the same niche? Because you will only get more of them instead of your potential customers. Please advise. Sorry, I mean, I understand. What I don't understand is, well, you do that so that you warm up the algorithm. So the algorithm knows who you want to be known as, right? It helps the algorithm understand the niche that you're in. That's critically important, that you're developing a relationship with the algorithm that's healthy. You don't want the algorithm to not know what you want to be known as, which 99% of people that are online, the algorithm has no idea what you're talking about, right? And so you need that. That's how you train the algorithm. Okay, so I'm going to just share with you a little bit of inside the program so you can take a look at what's in there. And there is a lot more coming, because we've built this program deliberately so that over time it will have a longer life cycle and not just be something that was a flash in the pan that everybody bought in the first 4 months and then it disappeared. We're building something that's long-term and sustainable, so that for the next couple of years, you know what you're going to be doing, you know what you're going to be selling, and you're going to be able to build a real business. So I'll show you inside of the trainings right now, just to give you an understanding of what you're in for when you get in here. So let me just minimize my thing there. So as you can see, there's just a small introduction here, and then you would move into the course overview. And then as you get into module 2, it starts showing you how to set up your social media the right way, right? So that it's optimized, so that when someone comes across your page or your videos, it's very obvious to them what's on offer, so they're not confused about what you're all about, and so that the algorithm understands what you're all about. So the algorithm has a very strong understanding of the who, the what, and the how. Again, if you look at my profile, sorry, I'm just going to bring this down a bit. If you look at my profile, you'll see that it's very easy to understand who I am and what I'm up to and what's on offer. People don't have to guess about whether they're in the right place or the wrong place, right? Mastering online profit. Well, it's very obvious what that's about. And then the who is, I'm an 8-figure earner. And the what is, I help digital product sellers crush sales. And the how is right here. They can go to my store to find out how. So if you landed on my page for the first time, it's very easy for you to understand what's on offer or to figure out if you're in the right place. Now you have to ask yourself an important question. If people land on your page, is it confusing? Do they know what you're about? Or are you using a bunch of fluffy language like, that people are like, well, I'm not sure what they're about here. I don't know if they're going to help me online, or I don't know what they're doing. So we show you how to optimize your socials effectively, and we give you tools to be able to create a new name and to optimize your bio so that it resonates with your perfect target audience. And then we jump into module 3, where we give you a chance to create a little bit of content while you're building your business, and it doesn't take much to get this up and running. And we show you also in this module how to start training artificial intelligence to know what your business is all about, right? It's really critically important that if you're using ChatGPT or you're using other assets like this, that you're training it the right way and using the right engineered prompts to get the right results, right? And also you'll see a link here to get your videos edited. You can submit videos and get them professionally edited by our team as well once you shoot them and create them. And I'm just going to try and find, let's just see. Optimizing, start training the AI to know who you are. So that's what we do in this module. And we give you a template right here that shows you how to train the AI to understand what your business profile is. So basically, your business name, all that, your brand status, your value proposition. We show you how to build a value proposition, your brand tone, the kind of language, clear, conversational, clear, encouraging, motivational, empowerment, excitement, key phrases, etc., visuals. If you are a faceless marketer, when you do this part of the program, your mind's going to melt because you're going to create so much content for faceless that is so perfectly on topic and on brand and on niche that you will never have to think about creating content ever again, ever again. And the reason this is critically important is if you're using AI to create content or to help you in your business journey, when you create your business profile and you create your perfect target audience profile, every time it creates content for you now, it knows who you are. It's not just guessing or trying to figure it out. You're not telling it what to do. It knows now. It's stored that. So the type of content you're going to get is way better now. We give you tons of engineered prompts as well to help evolve that content to create content for every platform, whether it's Twitter X or whether it's Instagram, whether it's stories, newsfeed, Facebook, TikTok. You can create a month's worth of content in a couple of seconds once you've plugged in your business profile, because now it knows what you're all about. And then you start creating a buzz, right? We give you just, this isn't the optimized training, but it's just a way to get your feet wet a little bit and to start to gain an understanding about, how optimized content is so much more powerful. So it just gives you a little bit of understanding around that. And then here we talk about where do you want your business set up? So some of you will already have system accounts. Some of you will have beacons. Some of you will have stand store. Some of you might have redirect. So we just walk you through those different options of how you can take, because the cool thing about this program is not only is it going to help you make your content better, you can resell it for an 80% commission. So we show you how to set up a business or to add it to your current systems so that you can add your affiliate link and start selling it, right? So all that's in here, all including, for you South Africans, I know you love your Beacons account, so it shows you how to set that up. And then we get into the really, really important part, which is the content creation 6-pack, right? Which again covers optimization. And we give you free lead magnets to give away and show you how to set them up in your store so you can collect a lot of leads. We give you a free ebooks to give away. We give you downsells to give away, like a $97 product, a $47 product, a $17 product, so that you can, get your feet wet selling things at a smaller level and then start to move people up to maybe buy the program, give you opportunities to get 1, 2, 3 sales maybe. We give you lots of stuff like this, and we give you freebies to give away. And these aren't just crappy ebooks. These are ebooks that bring value so that people can take them and actually use them to actually improve their content, right? And we give those to you so that you can use them as lead magnets. And then coming out of this, again, most of this training, the optimization, the understanding the algorithm, the attraction marketing, the hooks, the SEO and CTAs, this is all theory. So we're teaching you about it so that you can speak about this stuff as an expert. So when you're shooting your videos, you come across with confidence because you have a strong knowledge base about all these things that matter critically to creating content on social media. So now you have this knowledge base. The other cool part about having this understanding and this learning and this knowledge is that you can turn it into content. You can create a video about why CTAs are so important, or why your SEO is so important, why hooks are so important, why attraction marketing is so important, why the algorithm is so important. We even cover the 14 rules of the algorithm, so you become an expert on how the algorithm works, right? And how it helps your content if you measure your content up with the rules of the algorithm. And then after you gain that understanding and that knowledge, we put it to use. We start applying it practically to your content and creating a video together that is perfectly optimized with all these strategic elements so that you can get content that converts, that does have predictable outcomes, right? And then after that, we move into our hook master and our script master. And what we're doing in there is we're basically showing you how to use the GPTs that we created to create content in seconds instead of it taking you all day to use. So I'll just show you a little insight into this. So we created our own GPTs inside of ChatGPT. You can see here, there's a hook master and a script master, and this will help you craft the best hooks ever. And it's literally this easy. There's prompts here you can use, or you can put in your own prompts, and we give you engineered prompts to make sure you're getting the best result if the results aren't the way you want them. And you can see it's the Mastering Online Profit Hook Master. We spent a few months training these so they could get the perfect results for us. So here's an example of how it could work, right? So I could choose any one of these. So I'm saying to it, craft 5 hook examples based on a topic I have in mind. When you are ready, let me know, and I will give you the topic. I'm ready. Let me know the topic, and I'll craft 5 hooks for you. So we're going to say, let's just say how to make money on TikTok as a beginner, right? Say that's our topic. We're going to hit enter. And it's going to go create those 5 hooks for us. I don't love the first one. I do like the second one. Think TikTok is just for dancing. Nope, beginners are cashing in daily. Making money on TikTok isn't hard if you know these beginner secrets. Want to monetize TikTok but don't know where to start? Try this. Scrolling on TikTok won't pay the bills. Here's how beginners make money. So I don't mind these. I don't like the first one at all. It's not good, but we can get it to do better for us. We can say, I don't love these. Can you ask me some clarifying questions so we get a better result, right? I didn't spell clarifying very well, but that's okay. Everyone who knows me knows I'm the worst speller in the world. So now it's going to ask me these questions, right? And just by answering these 5 questions, it's going to get me a way better result. Way, way better result, right? So instead of me telling it what to do, I'm letting it gather some information to get us the best result. So who are you speaking to? Beginners trying TikTok, yeah, something like that. Creators looking to monetize, beginners owners. So I'm going to say beginners. My answer is going to go here. Is beginners. It's not for fun. Beginners trying TikTok for fun. I don't want that. Beginners trying TikTok to have an online business is what I want to say, right? Tone preference. What do I want the tone of the video to be? Feel motivational, shocking, relatable. I'm going to say motivational and educational, right? Motivational and educational, I think. And relatable, I guess. And relatable. Why not? If they were online searching in Google for ways to make money on TikTok, we want to make sure that it's relatable to them. Are we emphasizing specific strategies like affiliate marketing or selling products? And I'm going to say selling pre-made digital products. It's kind of our niche, right? Challenges. What pain points? So I'm going to say they feel like they are not techie enough to get started, right? That's a common pain point. Call to action. What action do you want the audience to take after seeing the hook? I want them to grab a free resource in my store so I can capture a lead, right? Now let's see how it does. Yeah, already these are way better, right? Thinking you're not techie enough to sell on TikTok? Think again. Starting an online business on TikTok? Here's how to sell digital products fast. No tech skills? No problem. This is how beginners make money on TikTok. Selling pre-made digital products on TikTok is easier than you think. Start here. Feel overwhelmed starting a business on TikTok? These 3 resources could change everything. So there we go. Can you see the difference? And then all we do is take one of these and we put it into our script master, right? So we take that, put it into the script master. If I give you a topic, I need to ask the script for ideas. What's the best engineer prompts? I love this one, by the way. I'm going to give you a hook topic and write a 2-minute TikTok script for me, asking me clarifying questions so we can get it perfect. So all I do is I give it my hook topic, right? Which is, there it is. It's asking me the questions. I'm going to fill it all in, and it's going to write a script for me. Now, I know that makes it very, very easy. But again, we put the trainings in there deliberately so that you learn this stuff first before you skip to the easy part. Because it's important that you understand, because the AI isn't always going to be perfect. You can look at the results and say, oh, this isn't on point with what I learned in the training. So I'm going to ask it to ask me some clarifying questions to get it right now. So you become the expert. And the benefits of you becoming the expert by going through the training is now you're going to speak about this stuff on your videos with confidence, right? People are going to look to you as a resource because you do sound like an expert, right? You can talk the talk and walk the walk because you have the knowledge now in your brain. And this is who people buy from. People buy from people that are experts. Think about all the people you're following and watching online. They're probably all people giving TikTok tips or content tips or creation tips, all these things. And you watch their videos all the way to the end because you want to extract that value. That's what we're going to teach you how to do. So no, you don't have to do this sales marketing anymore, right? And there's a lot more in the training, obviously, and a lot more coming. We're bringing a pretty big faceless training, which is almost complete. We're going to be adding a lot more trainings over time. We're going to be adding more products. Like I said, you have downsell products, like you have a $97, you're going to have a $47 soon, and a $17 one. You have the freebies you can give away. This way you're building a real business. We also teach you how to do TikTok audits for people, because this is a great way to generate sales. We have a training where we show you how to provide TikTok audits for people, and you can charge them for them. I know there's people that charge $300. I used to charge $199. But if you're starting off as a beginner, you can charge $47, maybe do a couple a day. The cool part about it is we show you how to do this, and you're in a call with someone now, and you're providing value for them. You're doing a TikTok audit for them so that they can fix whatever problems they have. Well, it seems very natural in that call, if they're finding value from it, that you might introduce them to the Mastering Online Profit program, and they may want to buy it now, right? And the training that we have that teaches you how to do this, you can resell that for $97 and get a 50% commission. And if someone buys it from you and they end up wanting to buy the program from you, they get a discount on the program, so that, you know, you get 2 sales now. So these are the types of things we're teaching you in there. We're teaching you how to create content that converts, how to build a real business, right? And be long-term sustainable, have long-term sustainable success. And over time, we keep bringing in experts to help guide you as a business owner, and we're going to keep doing that. We're going to connect you to resources that help you have that long-term sustainable business. So there's no more guesswork for you. You don't have to try and figure this out anymore. You get into the training, right? And again, this is a long-term thing. We're not in a sprint race. In order to build a successful business online, you need to have a long-term strategy, right? Anyways, that's a little taste of what's going on in there. And I'm going to show you just a little bit in our private group where you can see people that are using this already having success. And like I said, we've got 200 people in our first month, just our first month. We haven't advertised, we're not marketing this, but in our first month, we have a lot of people with a lot of sales. We have people with 60 sales in the first month, but we have people that have 200 people that have gotten their first sale ever. They never got a sale before with their other program. And they're getting sales now. And you can see that in the group, right? You can see people asking questions in here, right? And they're trying to get answers to questions, which we will provide for them in there. Here's Michael. He posts a lot of great things about how this is helping.
John.
Sorry?
You need to share. We can't see.
I'm not sharing? Oh, boy. Here we go. Let's try that again. Sorry, folks.
No problem.
And this is where people are getting supported, but we also have a group. This is a general group, so it's anyone can pay $20 a month and be in this group. But we just started our new group, which is just for people that have purchased the program. And you get your questions answered in there. You get the support you need, tech help setting up your business if you want. There's a lot of opportunities in there for you to keep moving forward and not staying stuck. And as you can see, this is a very, very super active group. This is not a group where nothing's going on. This is a group where everybody's helping each other, trying to help each other get to the same result. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's somebody getting their videos categorized. And there's just a ton of that in here where people are posting their wins, right? And having the success they want and finally getting sales, which is super cool. Because that's what we're all about, right? Is we're about helping you get to that end result. What's this? A newbie to MOP here. Already have stands with products in it, $99 a month. I don't need another one, do I? No, that's all good. Signed up last night. Lots of people. I'm just trying to get, there's so many posts in here, they get buried. I want to get to the posts where your MOP, extremely 17-year career. Oh yeah, Latasha's going all in here. Latasha's done very well with sales here, obviously. Anyways, that's a little sneak peek in the group. So what we'll do now, because we do have a limited time, is we'll open it up for questions for any, and folks, this is not a place to ask questions, tech questions, or to get things fixed. This is for new people that have questions about the program, that want to get their questions answered so they can make a smart decision. If you have tech questions or customer support questions, the right place to do that is in the private groups, right? And so we'll focus right here now just on people that are interested in the program and they do have more questions, and we'll help them get those questions answered.
Hey, everybody, raise your hand if you have a question for John about the program, about our communities. Now's your chance to get a one-on-one moment with John Francis. Oh, Barbara has a question. There you go, Barbara. Oh, there you go.
My mute off. Okay, I just signed up a couple hours ago. Basically, in your training, are you training us how to sell MOP? Or because I came in from Legacy Builders, and of course, I bought a few other courses, and I've done a bunch of stuff online trying to find my way to make some money. Oh, wait a minute.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear my question?
I did, yeah. So,
oh, okay, because that looks like it said, okay.
So no, like I just showed you, like this teaches you how to create content that converts sales. But obviously you can sell MOP if you want. So you can use this training to sell anything you want to sell online. It doesn't have to be specific to MOP. So if you're in the Legacy Builder and you need some help creating content that stands out and does get you leads and does turn into something valuable, you can absolutely use this. This is the exact reason why we created this program. But the cool thing is you can resell it to other people that need the help as well.
Right. Okay. I think that's basically all I need. I mean, I'll probably have some questions later once I get further in.
Yeah, lots of people in the group can help you with questions for sure, and any help you need or guidance. But we're happy you're here, Barbara.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barbara. Okay, next we have Tommy C. Tommy, did you want to come on camera?
Hi, yes. Hi, John.
Hey,
talked
Tom,
to you
how are you?
before when you did a video one night on TikTok, but my question's around Stripe and Square. I think you're working on Square, but I don't know. It seems with digital marketing, some people, I mean, maybe it's a slight few. I don't know what they're doing, but they're having problems. Like somebody in Legacy got shut down on Square now. Like Stripe, I heard about the issue, so I didn't even bother setting that up. But do you know, like I know you have to give a certain answer as to what you're selling, but it seems like they monitor some people and some people get banned.
Yeah, well, I mean, the reasons for that are very obvious to me. And I've been in dialogues with them over some time. And we're working towards trying to get clarity on the who, what, where, why, and how of all that. Stripe has approved our business. They've approved our program. We're approved with them. So our
Okay.
affiliates should naturally be approved as well, but we're seeing problems with that. So I'm working towards trying to get that resolved. Now,
Okay.
um, having said that, um, you know, I know the reasons why it's happening, and some of the reasons are the type of content you create, or another reason is people don't answer all the questions that they ask for. Once you start getting sales, they send a follow-up thing asking you to provide more information about your business. Because now they see sales coming in, they're like, okay, well, we better make sure this person isn't doing anything they shouldn't do. And a lot of people don't answer those questions. And then in a matter of time, they get shut down. Now, the other reason I am not going to talk about here today, because it is to do with certain language that the other programs use that isn't compliant.
Yeah.
And so Stripe deems that as high risk and not in line with what they're doing. So when I started my TikTok account, and I was selling Legacy Builder, and I did very well with it. I cleaned up with that, no questions about it. I was very methodical. I approached it with complete compliance. I didn't talk about certain words or certain language that I know to be very uncompliant.
Yeah.
So I just steered away from it, and I did what I'm comfortable with, because I'm not comfortable hard selling something to someone. I'm not comfortable doing that. I would rather just create content that provides a lot of value, and then because of that, people want to follow me, and then as a result of that, they go, well, I'd rather buy off this guy because I'm a little more comfortable with the way he does it, and he provides a lot of value. And so I just followed that journey, and as a result of that, I've done very well. I've never had any issues. And it's just a language thing primarily, but also, you know, if you do get that red little lettering in there saying they want more information, you've got to get that information to them. But at the same time, depending on how you answer that, you could get yourself in a lot of trouble with them, because
Yeah.
they don't like some of the language around some of the other programs. And again, I'm not here to bash any of the other programs.
Yeah.
I've done very well with them. I believe what we're doing is good for the other programs, but if you've got that around you already, it is going to cause you some headaches unless you can change your language. You need to change your language. And we're going to be doing a compliance training very shortly, a live one. And we're going to have a compliance module in the training in the paid program so that people can have a better guideline. There is a little bit of it in the very beginning when I start training the ChatGPT, just to help guide you guys a little bit. But we're going to go way deeper into compliance so that you guys can avoid these hassles. But once I get some answers from Stripe that are a little more definitive, so I have clarity, I will post that in the group so everybody can make sense of it. Because I know how frustrating it is, because we never seem to get a really clear, direct answer from them about what the issue actually is. So how do you navigate forward if you don't have the information? And that's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get from them.
Oh, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, John.
Yeah, no, we're working on it, Tommy. We'll get there. But here's an important thing to note. You don't need either one of those to make money selling what we're selling, right? Because you don't need to process payments. You just need to pull your money out after you get a sale, because we handle the transactions because you're an affiliate. If you have PayPal, you can still pull your money out, right?
Oh, yes, yeah,
Yeah,
okay, thank you.
you're welcome. Thanks for
Um,
being.
Okay, next we have Gert.
Hey, John, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All the way from Cape Town, South Africa.
Nice. I hope the sun's shining down there for you.
It's quite hot here today. It's just close to 30 degrees. So yeah, we've got summer. We were somewhere in the side of the world.
Cool.
Quick. I've worked through the program. I just bought it about a week ago. I'm also this one of the legacy culprits. Yeah, so but didn't have much success there. I believe my downfall was because I'm working as a tour guide, and so one of the things that's very difficult for me to make happen is consistency. So I can post videos on and off when I have time, but my work line keeps me busy, and yeah, so consistency was not part of it, and I believe that was one of the reasons why I didn't have much success there. Anyway, I believe that your program will give me more tools to work with, and the setup. I like the setup because I already did the ChatGPT one. That one I've worked through, so that one is completed. My question is for you is I've worked through the program now, but where do I get my stand store? How do I get to the stand store? I did receive an email stating that congratulations, you are now an action taker and you're part of the affiliate program. But I already in the program filled in my affiliate links. So I've got 2 links there already on the program, but I'm not using it yet because I don't know where. I don't have products to put out there. So
Yeah.
I believe that get me to the stand store.
Yep. So
where
that's
the
a
products come.
that's a tech question that Clinton can help you with. So
Okay.
if you reach out to Clinton in our group, he will help you sort that out.
Okay, will do. Okay.
Thank you, Gert.
Amazing.
Clinton.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Will
he'll
do.
fix you up. Yep.
Okay.
Great. Okay, next we have Kathleen. Hey, Kathleen.
Yes, hi. Hi, John. Hi, I'm part of another digital marketing program as well.
Okay.
And would you suggest that I use my same TikTok name for now with MOP? And I want to be able to sell MOP as well. I want to be an affiliate. Would it be better to go set up a whole different name for now the new program that I would like
I
to
can't answer that
market?
question because I don't know what your page looks like. But I mean, depending on what the name is, I don't see why you would need to change it so long as it resonates with your perfect target audience, who are people who are looking to get started online or people that are online and struggling. So long as it resonates with them, I wouldn't change it. But again, I don't know what it is. You'd probably need someone to do a TikTok audit for you to help you with that.
Yeah, I would love that.
We
And
do
I
have
would,
lots of people in the group that, well, you bought the program, right, Kathleen?
yes, I bought on October
Go to
25th.
the part of the program that shows you how to do a TikTok audit.
Okay, I
And
know
you'll
you
be able
said
to
that
do
was
your
like,
own audit and you'll know exactly what to do.
I did look through that particular lesson. I was having a little problem with I never received a welcome email with my affiliate link. So I think Tammy, I sent her
Yep.
email to her. Amy put me in touch with her. So I think that's getting straightened out. Am I allowed to tell you what my TikTok name is, or would you prefer that I didn't?
Yeah, again, so ideally this webinar is for people that are interested in buying the program. Customer
Gotcha.
questions we want to ask in the group.
Yeah.
So that, because we do want the people that are interested to get their questions answered. And we do have 2 groups to support you guys. We have the paid group, the $20 a month, and we have the new one in redirect that everyone should have been invited into. And you can get all your help you need in there. People can help you.
Okay,
I mean, there's people that are starting to do the TikTok audits. Some of them are doing them for free just to get practice that could maybe help you. But everything you need can be supported in there around customer support questions.
okay,
All in there for you. And
all right.
yeah, it's just hard for me to do it on here, obviously.
Yeah,
We're kind of
it's not
set
the right.
to do the web.
Okay, it wasn't true. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kathleen.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else have any other questions for John about, oh, there you go, we have Crystal up, 1 second. Did you want to come on camera, Crystal? I think she's trying to unmute.
There you
Oh,
go.
Laurel just put in the chat, she has 1 free audit spot left, Kathleen.
People that are doing audits there that can help you out. Oh, Crystal, was it related to the question you asked about stand store redirect up above? Was
you need-
that?
Okay, I got unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, let me see if I can get my video going too. Okay, yes, that was one of my questions. I'm currently with Redirect and I wasn't sure if I needed to get a stand store also.
Well, the only real reason you would have stand store is you can support the affiliate transaction there. But if you have redirect, you should be fine. Ellie manages that side of the fence for us, and there is an affiliate link available in redirect. It's just the program isn't attached to it yet, but that is going to change very soon. So the program will be in there, and you'll be able to use an affiliate link generated inside of redirect if you want. Plus, we have a sales funnel we can give you that you can just duplicate and use with the emails already set up and everything. So I have to be honest with you. I think Ellie would be better updating you about that than I would. So
Okay.
give you an update. Yeah.
Okay. And then I thought I saw something about a money back guarantee
You did.
or something. How does that work?
Okay, so it's in the terms and conditions, and basically, if you buy the program, and then from the day you set it up and you start creating content, so 90 days from that date, if you don't get a sale, we'll give you your money back. But there's conditions that apply to that. If you don't create a piece of content every day and you're not applying our strategies, well, we can't give you your money back because you didn't follow the training, right? And if you don't go through all the training, what happens is a lot of people, they'll get in the training and they just want to get to the good part. They just want to get to the automation with the AI and just use that. They don't want to learn anything. And we know if they've watched them all the videos, and we know if they've been through all the training. So as long as you meet those conditions, if you actually take it seriously, you apply everything, you create a piece of content every day, and you apply our strategies, and you don't get a sale, we'll give you your money back.
And the sale would be on Mastering Online Profit. That product or any product
if you use our strategy to get a sale of any kind,
okay.
then you're good. You know, life's
Because
good.
I'm trying to focus on redirect and I'm just kind of lost in the sauce. And I don't know if I want to use Mastering Online Profit to teach me how to do more marketing for redirect, or if I need to focus on Mastering Online Profit as my product.
Sales?
No.
Then you need to go through the Mastering Online Profit program. Seems pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, but then doing the 30 days, doing content every day, would I be focusing on Mastering Online Profit content or redirect content?
Doesn't matter. Any kind of content.
Okay.
So long as you're taking what you learned from us and applying it to your content, I don't care what you're doing. Because it's obvious to me when I look at your content that you have used our strategy, right? It's very obvious. And I don't care what you're selling. You could be selling ice cubes. You could be selling anything. So long as you're using this 6-pack strategy, then you're good. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
great questions, Crystal. Thank you. That's it. I think we're good, John. Right on time.
Okay, so I do want to just cover a few housekeeping items. If someone invited you here and you are interested in the program, reach back out to them and purchase it through them. If we invited you here, or you came here accidentally because of us, or you bumped it this first time, you can buy it from us by going to the link in the profile, or Tammy will, there it is there. There's the link right there if you want to purchase it from us. But again, if someone invited you here, please buy it from them because they've done all the hard work to get you here and they deserve the reward. That's a really important part of our process for sure. And another important thing for anyone that already has the program and is in the free group where there's like 1,000 people, if you haven't made it over to the new community, which is just for people that have bought the program, please reach out to Tammy or Ellie and they'll get you in there and make sure you're in there so you can get supported, where you'll get your questions answered fast and you'll get all the help you need, right? The free group wasn't working out just because we ended up with a whole bunch of people in there that didn't have the program. It's hard for us to navigate that. We want to make sure that everyone we're supporting is in the actual group for people that have bought the program. So just a couple of matters of housekeeping, and keep an eye out. Like I said, so the new training is in the group. There's 2 new trainings in there. One is the TikTok, to do TikTok audits and to resell that if you want. And then the other one that's in there off the top of my head, what is it again? Where are we here? There's the TikTok audit, module 1 and 2. And then, yes, so all the hook masters are in there as well. So the hook master and the script master in there, and all the trainings in there for that, and all the prompts. So those are 2 very powerful assets that are in there that are going to help you guys on your journey. Anyways, I want to thank everyone for being here today, and thanks to Tammy and Ellie who make all this stuff happen. And I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to be here. Listen, if you're struggling to create content that converts, this is the solution to your problem. So if you're a smart business owner, smart business owners make smart decisions. If you have a problem like that and you have a solution in front of you, you can grab it right now for a reduced price of $397. And you can do that in 2 payments if you want. We're trying to make it affordable for everybody to get in and get their hands on this so they can solve their biggest problem. So remember, be a smart business owner. Go buy the product now so that you can get started solving your biggest problem. Thanks so much for being here again, guys. I appreciate you all. I know you could be doing something else today, so I appreciate you for being here. And if you want to invite people that you met to our next webinar next week at 8, it's on Friday next week, I believe,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna do it on Black Friday at 2 p.m.
Yeah, because it's American Thanksgiving next week, so we're not going to do it on Thursday. We'll do it on Black Friday at 2 p.m.
Oh, that's right.
And
Okay.
because we have a Black Friday sale on right now, it's perfect timing for you to get people in so they can get it at the reduced rate. Okay. Thanks everybody for being here. Have a wonderful day the rest of your day, and look forward to
Thanks, John,
following
Tammy,
your
Ellie.
journey, guys. All your success.
Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody. Have a great
Thanks,
day.
John.
Now.
Welcome all the new people.
Bye.